Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to the 4554 podcast. I'm your host, Nick Eden, and we are back. Look, oh my God, it's been months. June 2018 was the last show that we did, and I am ecstatic to be back. I'm going to get into where I've been, what I've been up to, but I want to start by thanking everybody who's been rocking with the show since we started in September of 2017. I want to thank you, but I am going to ask of you to subscribe again because we are on a new host. So you will see the new logo. You will see that it's not connected to the old episodes. Those old episodes are still up on iTunes and Stitcher and all those other places. But to continue to get the content that comes out every Monday, I'm going to need you guys to subscribe again. And I really appreciate you guys. If you are brand new to the podcast, thank you for taking just a few moments out of your week to listen to this content. My name is Nick Eden. I've been doing this show for a couple of years now. Going on a couple of years now. And I took a break for professional and personal reasons last year. So I'm going to get right into it. I'm not going to hold you guys up on it. June 2018 was the last show that I did. And I really don't know any other way to say it. I ended up taking a contract. Some of you guys know that I work professionally in politics. And I took a contract that was only supposed to be 7 weeks. I was in New York. I did a quick video update on my YouTube channel. But that 7 weeks turned into 4 months. And so by the time I got back in the second week of November, I was like, okay, I am out of touch with Merch by Amazon. I am out of touch with print on demand. Because I was working 7 days a week, 8, 9 hours a day, 10, sometimes 11. So I said, okay, I've got to get back into this. I've got to remember the things that work and the things that no longer work. I've got to change. And so that's what I've been doing over the last few months, getting content together for print on demand, as well as building content for a new YouTube channel that my wife and I are doing together. And it's taken some time, and I've been trying to get back to you guys. If you guys are subscribed to my channel on YouTube, Nick Eden, you know I've started a new show over there called Morning Cup of Merch. It's my daily drive where I just kind of run down what I've got going on in print on demand. But I said then, I was looking for a new podcast host. I found one. I am extremely happy with who I have. And just know going forward, there's going to be a lot more access to the 4554 podcast. So I'm really excited about that. Now that I'm back, I've had to play catch up, and my account has suffered because of it. So I wish I could tell you guys I'm coming back and I have all these phenomenal sales, but I don't. But I think that's the beauty of what the 4554 podcast is all about, because it was never about just these amazing sales. Of course, we all love them. I've been there before. I'm building to get back there. We all want to see the amazing sales that we see with the screenshots and everything. But it's about the grind. It's about the hustle. And for me, I'm really about helping that person getting that first sale. To be able to look at their last 7 days and see something there. And if you can get that first sale, you can get that second sale. I've said it time and time again. If you can sell one shirt, you can sell 100,000 shirts. And that's what we're here to do. So, enough of the mushy stuff. I'm going to get right into some merch news and then what we'll have going forward with the podcast and the channel. I'm not going to hold you guys long at all. It's going to be a very short show today. So, Merch has updated their content policy, and I'm not going to read it word for word. This is what I'm going to say. If you guys have been keyword stuffing, if you've been putting words in there that, don't necessarily match the shirt, you've got 30 days. You got 30 days to clean up your account. They're reviewing new submissions. They're going to be going through old submissions. You got 30 days. Guys, as the space becomes more and more competitive, we can't black hat things. You can't just skate by and see you can game the system. It just doesn't work like that anymore. It should have never worked like that to begin with, if I'm being honest. but it doesn't work like that anymore. And I think it's a good thing. I think the more merch cleans up the platform, the better it will be because the longer it'll be around, which gives us much time to build and build and build these years and years of scaling, finding low competition niches, getting good trends, not doing any of the backbiting stuff, and building a catalog that will sell for years to come. So I think it's a good thing. I know you guys, generally, all of my listeners are not as fond of Teespring as I am, but I have to say one of the things that I was happy to come back to was the fact that Teespring has launched a lot of new products. They've got zip up hoodies now. They've got all over hoodies. They've got those the joggers. They've got all over print joggers. They've even got kids clothes. I mean, the platform is really growing. Now, some of you who may be on there, you may have not gotten all of these products yet, or maybe even none of them. Your trust rating and your sales help determine when you get the new products. So if you're on Teespring, just keep grinding, keep pumping them out, keep driving traffic, and you'll get to the new products. And I think the new products are going to add a brand new element to Teespring that's not been there before. I talked briefly on Morning Cup of Merch about Redbubble and what they're doing with their new brand partners. And essentially they have, some brand partners like Rick and Morty and Rugrats, where you can actually go in and you can design for those brands, submit your artwork to be approved, and you have officially licensed those brands. That's one of the directions that I'm taking this year is officially licensing things. I think we kind of realize at this point that merch is no longer, let me just throw up 1,500 cat shirts and watch them all sell. It doesn't really work like that anymore. I mean, it's a lot more competition. What I will say is the quality of shirts has gotten much better. So, now it's time to show and prove. And I think licensing will be an amazing way to do so. So that's my focus going into this year. There are going to be a couple of new segments that go into the 4554 podcast. One, we're going to be doing a font of the week, where I give you guys a font that I've been trying out and testing on some designs. That will be a free download, courtesy of fontbundles.net. And that's not an affiliate code. That's just I enjoy the paid and free fonts that they have there, and it's been working out well for me. This week's font of the week is Bubble Double Duo. It's a really fun font, cartoony style font. I've been using it for my Easter designs, and I'm just now uploading a lot of them, but I'm really enjoying the look of them. It's great if you have designs for kids. It's right up the alley, and because my concentration for Easter has been more so on the kids front, it's been working out for me. Speaking of kids, one of the things that I've been realizing is that with almost any holiday, if you zero in on those kids, you're likely to see, like for instance, St. Patrick's Day. I had a few of the beer shirts and drinking shirts, and generally drinking shirts do well. But I have to be honest, even though I didn't sell a lot of St. Patrick's Day stuff, the things that I did sell overwhelmingly were majority children's stuff. So I think that if you guys are not designing for kids, you may be really missing the mark on that. So it's something I really think you should explore. I've found myself lately, I will upload the shirt or design one time, and then I'll re-upload it just in kid size. Gives it that extra keyword. So I think it's worth really exploring. I've been doing that for a lot of holidays, and I will say this much: even though I've gone the major holidays like Easter and St. Patrick's Day and Mardi Gras, I've found recent success, and I did this last year. I just didn't go really in on it, but I'm going really in on it this year, and I found recent, almost immediate success on a lot of these really low competition holidays. And I mean just the things, just the obscure holidays like Flat Earthers Day and National Potato Day and different things like that. Because it's just not a lot of the larger sellers going after those. But I mean, hey, 2 shirts a day here and 4 shirts a day here, just on those particular holidays, in addition to whatever else you're selling, it makes a difference. So I would definitely say let's zero in on those low competition, lesser known holidays. There's literally a holiday for almost every day of the year. You should never have problems researching when you have that much that you can go by. Some of them will sell, some of them won't. And it just kind of is what it is. But I think it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it in my opinion. So that's been my focus there. And I've also been trying to utilize a lot of slogans as well. And what I mean by that is, I'll look at a slogan, try to see, and again, guys, I can't believe after almost 4 years of merch that we have to still say this. Don't look at a slogan or design and just take that thing and say, okay, let me put that on the shirt. Use it as inspiration. But a lot of those slogans, they put you in the mind of a particular niche, change some keywords around, fit it to your niche, and try out the slogans. It can help you with your text-based designs, but also your graphic designs as well. So really that's been my focus, and I know that people always say it's got to be more to it than that. It's got to be more to it. That's really not the case. It really is the simplest of things, but it's the person that is willing to continue to research more and more and more that can find those hidden gems. And if you just do that, and once you get in there, knock out 5, 10 designs, throw them up, wait a couple of days, do 5 more, wait a couple of days, do 5 text-based ones, then wait a few days, and as you see the sales start to roll in, you can see that in that low competition niche, you have dominated that first and second page. And that's really what it's about. Once you get there, you can push and push, drive traffic, same thing. It's no secret sauce to Merch by Amazon or print on demand at all. There's no secret sauce to it. You just got to be willing to put in the work. So that's really all I have for today, guys. I am happy to be back. I cannot wait. I've got a lot of stuff in store. Please, again, if you guys are brand new, please subscribe to the podcast. If you guys are returning listeners, please subscribe again to the podcast because it's going on a different host. And remember this, you can make as much money as you want to in print on demand, but you have to press the go button. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.